Hello and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. This is going to be a sort of continuation numerically from the old episodes, but not the same save because, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling those parts. They were huge and it was making it hard to find anything and it was going to be a pain, and I tried to dock some stuff with it and it just didn't work out. So the newest update has come out, v20.1. blah blah blah, and it has some cool new parts that have made me want to stay vanilla for at least the next little while. So we'll make a cool flag later. Let's just choose choose this one for now, and we are gonna go with guess we're just gonna go with Armycadets Adventures in Space again. Wow, that loads a whole lot faster now. So there's our lovely little flag. Nice new addition. We can change it if we want, but we won't right now. And we're going to run sort of a more traditional space program this time, as opposed to jumping right off the bat from, time to start a space program. Let's build a space station. Let's start with, let's get our first Kerbal into orbit. Let's start with that. We're going to go back to basics. So I only have vanilla parts. You'll see there's some nice shiny new parts. But we are going to get a Kerbal into orbit, and we are going to do it off the nice, I don't know, do we want to go Command Pod Mark 1 or Command Pod Mark 2? Well, I said a Kerbal into orbit, didn't I? So let's get one Kerbal into orbit. I can't wait to use this thing, by the way. So let's immediately start out with, let's grab us a parachute, because I'll forget, oh, that's too big, because I'll forget otherwise, and kill a Kerbal. And that's never good. We don't like killing Kerbals much, do we? Next up, we will add a Separatron. I always go for the one that's too big. Boom. And we will add, I don't know how fancy we want to get. Do we want to try and have some like, just before we hit the ground, do we want to try and have some rockets that will sort of cancel out? Because they do it in real life, but I don't know. I just don't see the point of Separatrons. Well, I mean, I see, but not on Carbon. We're not going to go with it on Carbon now. So we are going to build just a very simple rocket. Oh, no, forgot about that. So let's get some SAS on this bad boy. It's a little bit smaller than the Separatron. It's kind of, that's weird. Anyway, we've got that. Now we are going to get some rocket. So let's just put a very simple, it shouldn't take a whole lot to get this up into space and back. Although getting it back, we should probably have something tiny just to do that. Perfect. That can be used to get it back into here in case I somehow manage to create an orbit. Then we will add a Separatron to like that, and up. We will then add our main stage. I like to go overkill on fuel. I know that sometimes that's not great, but alright, gimbling. Which one of these? There we are. Boom. So there's a very simple rocket. We are going to get it some nice simple supports. I like 4. No, we're going 3. Seems more rocket-esque to me. And yeah, I don't know if that'll be enough to get it into orbit. Well, we're just trying to get to space. I guess we're not trying to get to orbit, so let's just go. So let's just name this the, I don't know, Kerbal. I'm not very creative today. Kerbal launch. That's probably spelled horribly wrong, but we're calling it the Kerbal Catapult. And no, sorry, we're going to keep the same mission flag. And we need to get some of this. Boom. And I think that should be enough. I don't think we'll need any boosters to get it into orbit. It's not that far. So, let's get our launch button clicked here. And, oh, very fitting, we have Jebediah as our first astronaut from the Kerbal, I don't know, from the new Kerbal whatever, Kerbal program into space. Kerbal Space Program, but that's the name of the game and I didn't want to say it. So, let's prepare to launch this bad boy. So, SAS on, full thrust enabled, and 3, 2, what's our staging at? Yes. Okay, we're good. 3, 2, 1, lift off. I have no sound. Oh, that's why. Hold on. One of these days, I will get it so that the sound isn't borked on one of my videos. Well, we're tilting a bit. I guess that's probably because I don't have an ASAS and I'm trying to use these. So we're not going to gimbal at all, really. So you know what? Let's just do this. And we'll go ahead and boom. And there we go. Whoops, mistakes were made. Don't show that again. And let's just get Jebediah safely to the ground. Well, that could have gone better. And touchdown. Lovely. And flight. So, back to the VAB real quick. We're just going to go up to here, and we're going to do this, grab the SAS, replace it with a ASAS, save, and let's catapult another Kerbal into space. Abort the launching. Prepare to launch a new Kerbal. Or hopefully the same Kerbal. I like Jeb. Jeb's funny. I am a derp. Yay, we got Jeb again. Alright, I'll load it up. There's our lovely flag over there. And preparing to launch in 3, 2, 1. Lift off! And we are slowly gaining speed. I hope this is enough. If not, we'll throw some boosters on it, but I'm thinking this should be enough to get us into orbit. Oh, also, you'll notice, like I said, no mods, so I'm going to have to do orbital mechanics all on my own without any help. So that should be interesting. But it'll start helping me break my mech jab addiction, hopefully. So that's good. La-di-da. Chase cam. How's it looking from your point of view? Not very interesting, I guess. Alright, we are slowly burning out of the atmosphere, and I'm not liking quite how slowly it is either. But we're starting to get there now. We might make it out of the lower atmosphere on this tank. I'm hoping we at least make it that far. Honestly, I was hoping we'd make it further, but, you know, like I said, I'm bad at this game. You saw that with the last episode with that lovely station docking that I cut out, and then 4.5, which was the lovely station docking put in all its glory. Yep, we are going to clear the thicker atmosphere with this rocket, so that's good. And let's start a roll here. Just gonna pitch over a little bit. Alright, we're gonna pitch over a bit more. Man, we are burning through fuel quickly here. Apparently we're going to the North Pole. We're still a little bit in the atmosphere. Let's try and get a little bit... Oh no, we're gonna float up. And there we go. We have left Earth's atmosphere. Ladies and gentlemen, we have successfully launched our first Kerbal into space in this new save. I'm gonna try and push that apoapsis just a little, or sorry, that landing zone just a little bit further. Cause why not? Let's land on the ice cap, shall we? And let's get out of this map. So there you go, Jeb buddy. This incarnation of you, welcome to space. You are the first Kerbal to enter around the planet. Or, to, well, I guess to go halfway around the planet. In a very odd direction. See, let's give him a bit of a view. And alright, what did we give you a view of, Mr.? Oh yeah, look at that. Let's give him a welcome to your planet. The way it should be viewed from orbit. Yo. Alright, I have never actually been to this part of the planet, so this could be an interesting landing. But here we go. We are starting to enter the atmosphere, so let's get rid of that. So we are just a free floating capsule. Whew, you're getting a bit of a throw around here. There we go. Kind of a blocky surface, isn't it? And here we are. Getting a little warm in there for you. Oh, that looks so cool. Ish. I think it looks better from the outside, honestly. There we go. Getting that nice little wind effect coming out of there. And we are going to be coming down shortly for you, buddy. Slowing down fairly well here. There's our second stage rocket there. It's going to beat us to the ground, thankfully. Getting down there now. Speed's really starting to slow down, which is good. And deploying the chute now. Should really start to slow us. And now the scary part. Boom! And there we go. As the second stage crashes into the Earth, we will be comfortably setting down our friend Jeb here on the ice cap, where I will assume we'll get a Kerbal Navy submarine to come and pick him up. But a successful launch into orbit today, I'd say. Well, not into orbit, but into the atmosphere. In the next episode, we will be putting our first Kerbal into a stable circularized orbit. And then from there, I think we'll probably launch our own little Apollo project. Try and get ourselves in orbit around the moon, then we'll try and get ourselves onto the moon. And from there, we'll start doing some crazier stuff. Like I'm thinking, yeah, we'll do another space station. We'll do some other planetary visits. I want to do some stuff with rovers. I want to do some stuff with satellites. I have so much I want to do. So keep tuned for that. Hit that subscribe button, and yeah, I thank you for watching. And as our friend Jebediah said, it touches down safely into the ice cap. I say thank you for watching, and so long.